Hi TCC, it's Anna here with your Kids Spotlight. Have you ever had an injury? There was one time I hurt my knee very badly. I had to use crutches for a long time and put ice on it. I had to do special exercises and give it lots of rest so that it would heal properly. And throughout the process, I wasn't really the happiest camper. I was sad that I couldn't play sports with my friends and that I couldn't do the things that I normally did. Well, today we're going to talk about someone from the Bible who also had an injury. His name was Mephibosheth. Now that's a big name. Try saying it with me. Mephibosheth. Well, Mephibosheth was Jonathan's son. Do you remember Jonathan? Jonathan was King Saul's son and David's best friend. So Mephibosheth was King Saul's grandson. My friend Jacques is going to tell us a little bit more about Mephibosheth's story.
Bonjour, I am Jacques Chirac. Let me tell you about Mephibosheth. When Mephibosheth was just a wee boy, his father, Jonathan, and his grandfather, King Saul, died while they were battling the Philistines. When this happened, Saul's entire family, including Mephibosheth, fled because they were afraid about what was going to happen next. Since their king was dead, a nurse grabbed little Mephibosheth and began to run, but she accidentally dropped him, and he broke both of his ankles in the fall. Unfortunately, Mephibosheth's ankles never healed properly, and he was never able to walk again.
It would have been so hard for Mephibosheth to have these painful injuries and then, on top of that, never be able to walk. Mephibosheth was also an outcast because he was part of King Saul's family when King Saul died. So when a king died, everyone wanted to kill all of his relatives so that none of them could take the throne. So Mephibosheth was an outcast. But David did not see Mephibosheth as an outcast. David remembered a special promise that he had made to Jonathan many years before. He promised that he would care for and love all of Jonathan's family. So that included Mephibosheth. So now that David had become king, he wanted to make sure he kept that promise he made to Jonathan years before. So he asked one of his servants if any relatives of Jonathan were still alive. And his servant told him that yes, Mephibosheth was still alive. So David asked for Mephibosheth to be brought to him. But Mephibosheth didn't think very well of himself. When he was brought before David, he said, "Who am I? Why should you pay attention to me? I'm nothing but a dead dog." Those are some pretty harsh words to be saying about yourself. Even when David had told him that he wanted to take care of him, Mephibosheth didn't think he was worth it. Sometimes I feel like Mephibosheth, like I'm not worth loving. And maybe you felt that way before too. But that is not true. Well, sometimes our feelings can play tricks on us because God loves us 100% of the time with a never-ending, never-stopping, never giving up, always and forever love. He loves us even when we make mistakes. He loves us even when we fail at things. He loves us even when we feel like we don't deserve to be loved. God loves us no matter what. This kind of love is called a covenantal love. Covenantal love is what David showed to Mephibosheth. Even when Mephibosheth didn't think he deserved to be loved, David loved him unconditionally. And this is how God loves you. God loves you with a never-ending, never-stopping, always and forever love, no matter what.